So hello guys, welcome to the today's LeetCode problem. So today's LeetCode problem is the solving the questions with the brain power. So what is the problem is saying that we are given a 2D integer array questions where question of I is a points of I and brain power of I. It means that when we solve the problem, solve that particular question, we get a this much of the points in our answer, but we have to skip the next number of the brain power questions. This is what they are telling. So I describe the questions of an exam where you have to process the question in order. First of all, in order, that is starting from the question 0, okay, and make a decision whether to solve or skip. This is the main point. Each question we have the choices, either solve it or skip it. Solving question of I will earn the points of I, correct, but you will not able to solve, or you will unable to solve each of the next brain power of questions. It means that if this is something given to us like this, it means if you solve this question you will get this much of points in your answer, okay, but you can't solve the next 4 questions, subsequent questions basically. So if there are 1 2 3 4, I have to skip all these 4 and I have to directly jump to the 5th question basically. This is what they are telling. For example, this is given here. If a question 0 is solved, it means this one I have to skip next 2 questions, that is this one and this one. I have to directly jump to this question, okay. So you will unable to solve. Same thing they have said here, and we have to return the maximum point we can achieve by doing this process. So if you observe the question clearly, what we have done, if I do the indexing over here 0 1 2 3, if I solve this question f of 0, then I have to skip next 2 questions. It means 0 index plus 2 plus 1, because it is a 0 based indexing, so I have to add one more extra 1 here. So I have to directly go to this next index would be my this, so that is a 3. So I have to directly jump to the 3rd index, correct, and again I have 2 choices, either solve it or not solve it, but I will solve it. For example, I got 3 points, then I got a 2 points over here, so total answer is a 5, and that is the output for this test case. If you try to solve by other way, not taking the 0th index, okay, if I didn't take the 0th index, I can go here. Again I have choices, take it or not, but I can see it is a 4, so let's take it. So if I take the 4, what is the index? First index. What is the brain power? 3 plus 1, that is a 5th. So I will go beyond the array. That means I can achieve only the 4 points by solving the first index question. Same for the second. If I don't solve first 0, okay, if I directly solve the second one, how many points I will get? 4. Then next index would be the 2 plus 4 plus 1, that is out of bound of the array, correct. So it means I can, at max I can get only 4 points by solving the first or second index. But if I solve the 0th index question, then I can solve the 0th index as well as the 3rd index, and I can achieve the 5 points. If you see the pattern, what is the pattern over here? The pattern is simple: take, non-take. This is the standard DP problem, and in the DP we have already seen this type of the questions where we have 2 choices, either take it or not take it, and this is something very easy level pattern of the DP, and you can easily solve it. So what is the pattern says that take non-take pattern basically says that we have some kind of the function. For example, let's call it as a func, where we just take the index, and we have some base case here, correct, some base case over here, and we have choices here. Take it. If I'm taking it, then I will get some points over here, right? By taking it I just get some points, correct, and then I go to the next function, that is a func of index plus something we do here, that we jump to the next index. And same for non-take. For non-take we don't get any points, so it is 0 only, and I just jump to the next index according to the given problem, index plus 1, correct. And finally we return max of both of them. Whoever giving me the maximum answer, I will just take it, correct. And this is something there that we are doing recursively. And in order to optimize this, we use a DP array over here, where we just check here, we just check whether I have solved this problem or not. That is simple. DP of index is not equal to -1, then I would just say return whatever I have solved previously, that is DP of index, correct. This is what we do for memoization, and before returning here I just do DP of index, that I save the answer in for that particular index into DP. So this is a standard DP problem or DP pattern, we can say that. And this was the pseudocode for it. Okay, let's try to do this with a recursion tree. How we can do this? I will try to take this example only, first example, for using the recursion tree. Correct. So for me, okay, this is the array given to me: 3 2 4 3 4 4 2 5. Correct. This is the input array that is given to me. I will try to give this index in 0 1 2 3. Correct. Now what is our function is taking index only. So initially I will start, as they have already said here also, we have to start from the question 0. So I will also start from 0. You can do reverse as well, it's fine, based on you, whether you want to go top to bottom or bottom to top. Basically it's on us. So suppose my function is there, f of index, which is used to take the index, and this side, that is the left side, I am just putting take side, and on right side I am taking non-take side. Correct. And at every step I will return max of take non-take. This is what I will do. Correct. This is something, this is my pseudo code for the recursive tree. So I will start from index 0. So I will just say f of 0. Correct. I have two choices, either take it or not take it. If I take it, first of all, which index I will jump? This one, 0 plus 2 plus 1. This is what we have discussed, right? If I take this question, if I solve this question, I have to skip extra further two, not extra, I would say next two subsequent questions, that is this one or this one. It means I have to jump to the third index, that is 2 plus 1 3. So I will jump here, and how many points I will get? 3 points. So I will just write here, I will get a plus 3. Makes sense? If I don't solve it, I have choices. I will go to the f of 1. Makes sense? Now let's try to solve only the left subtree, because that is what the recursion follows. It solve first, left part first. So I have two choices now, whether take it or not take it. So I am here now. If I take it, it means how many points I will get now? Plus 2. Correct. And at what index I will go? F of this 3 plus 5 plus 1, that is 9. Correct. And if I don't take it, I will get 0, because I am not taking it, plus 0. This is what we have written here, plus 0, non-take. And f of index plus 1, that is f of 4. I am going to the next index. Makes sense? Now if you observe here, this was plus 0. If you observe here, this is out of bound, this is out of bound. It means out of 3, more than 3, greater than 3. So this is our base case. So anytime this base case would be, anytime if I am getting, if my index is greater than equal to length, whatever the length I have maximum, I will just say return 0, because that is my base case. I don't want to go beyond it. So I will just say return 0. So if I return 0, I have stopped here. I will stop my tree here. Now let's solve the right tree first of all. So, or let's try to finish the left part first completely. So this will return 0. Correct. So this will return 0, and this will also return 0. So 2, 0. So maximum of, I will just return max of 2, 0, which will be the 2. Correct. So 2 plus 3, this was the plus 3, so that is a 5. Correct. So from left side I am getting the 5 now, and I will return the max of this one. Max, I will solve down this part. F of 1. So again I have two choices. Let me write this here. F of 1, I will get here plus 0, because I am not solving the 0th index question. Makes sense? I have two choices. If I solve it, f of, I will go to the 1, right? 1 plus 3 plus 1, that is 5. And how many points I will get? 4 points. So I will just write here the plus 4. Makes sense? If I don't solve it, I will go to the next index, and I will get here the plus 0 only, because I am not solving it. Makes sense? Now this is again base case, less greater than length. So I will just say return 0. So 0 plus 4, that is 4. So I will just say at here max of 4 comma something from the right side. So again I will here f of 2. If I solve it, I will go to the 2, right? This one, 2 plus 4 6 plus 1 7, and how many points I will get? 4 points. So I will just write here plus 4. If I don't solve it, I go to the f of 3. Makes sense. Now again, this is the base case beyond the length of, so I will just say return 0. So 0 plus 4, this plus 4 is a 4 only, so max of 4 comma something. For f of 3 I have choices whether solve it. So if I solve it, I will just say 3 plus 5 plus 1, that is 9, and how many points I will get? 2 points, correct? So I will just say plus 2, or if I don't solve it, I go to the f of 4. Now if you see, this is again the greater than length, so I will just say return 0. So 0 plus 2, that is max of 2 only, and this is again beyond the length, so this will return automatically 0 because this will match to the reach to the base case. So ultimately max of 2 comma 0 is 2 only, so this part is returning 2. Max of 4 comma 2, 4 only, so this part is returning 4. So max of 4 comma 4, both are returning 4. I will just say I will return only the 4, so 4. So max of 5 comma 4 will ultimately return the 5, and this was the answer for this test case only here, 5, correct? So if you don't solve this, we at max I can earn only the 4 points, and this was I have already written here, correct? So this was how you can solve this problem using the simple DP pattern, that is take non-take pattern. And if you see, we are solving the sub problems repeatedly, okay, repeatedly. How? See here, if you see here, f of 3 has been calculated previously here only, and I am recalculating here, so I don't want to do it, right? I don't want to recalculate it, otherwise it will go the big of n factorial, in recursive pattern only it will go there, correct? So in order to not repeatedly solve it, correct, I have two choices, right? That is 2 raised to n, this will go in this time complexity because two choices are there. So 2 raised to 10 raised to 5, correct? So which is bigger time complexity, which will not be accepted by the compiler or editor. So in order to change it from 2 raised to n only, we can use the DP over here, where at every step I will check whether I have solved this problem or not. How we do this? Using this simple base case only, this one. If I have solved this problem is not equal to -1, means initially I will initialize the DP elements with a -1 only, and every time whenever I am solving it, I will update it with whatever the points I am getting, because at any step I will not get that points are -1 only, correct? So this is how we can avoid the recomputation of the same index that we have already computed, and this was the recursive tree representation of the one of the test case. So code for this problem is simple only. If you observe here, what I am doing, I am taking the length, I am initializing the DP array with -1 that we discussed, and I am just calling this function which is taking the index, DP array and the questions, and this is our base case, correct? This is the base case. What I am doing, I am checking if I am out of bound, return 0. This is what, ignore recomputation, I would say ignore recomputation, where I am just checking if I have already solved this problem, just return the DP of index, correct? And take, this is the take condition. If I am taking it, means I am taking the points, and then I am jumping to the index plus Brainpower plus 1, correct? I am jumping to the next index, and DP and questions I am passing as it is. Non-take is simple, 0 plus something means only that thing only, so I am just jumping to the next index, same thing, and at every step I am just taking DP of index equal to max of both of them, and I am returning the same thing. Because this is being stored in DP of index, I am returning it. Got it? So time complexity would be the big of n only. Why? Because we are reaching to the each index only once, because this part is ignoring the recomputation, that is 2 raised to n part. That's why it is a big of n only. Space would be the big of n because we are using the DP array over there. So I hope you got this. This was very easy level problem, take non-take pattern only. If you want if you don't know the take non-take pattern, first of all see that pattern, then you will able to solve this problem easily. So I hope you got this problem. See you in the next video. Thank you.